Hey, Miss Label, what kind of toy you trying tonight with that background, sort of like Roller Palace dance floor DJ, not on the mic, special kind of audio? What's going on there?
Shut up, stupid.
I just want to know what kind of toy she's experimenting with, breaking my chops with. That's it.
It's called a dildo.
Nah, I do not. Well, listen. To be honest with you, I would not doubt that, but I'm sure her husband would not allow her to display that for me or anybody else out here. I don't believe so.
Remarkable.
Oh man, now we got a BT biter. Oh, what's the next, dude? And might I say, what could actually be remarkable about a dildo?
She's gonna use it on you.
Oh, so you're talking from experience. She beat you down with it, huh? You went for an eyeball, she came out with a double donger and knocked the shit out. She sent you back with your tail between the legs running home, right? I mean, I'm an inquiring mind, dude. I want to know as much as the next guy. Enlighten me, please. Because you seem to be trying to speak like you're talking from basis of fact. Enlighten us, please. Now, you know, you got these guys and the noise riders, we call them noise riders, keying up my video gates. If I am not the heartbeat of this East Coast radio thing, what the hell would you call a man that is idolized like me? I don't know, man. I try not to have star power, but when you got wannabe me's out there keying up my video gates, you know, I guess that sort of adds to it, man. I guess I gotta explain. Without my fans, I definitely wouldn't have that star power.
Shut up, stupid.
Why, you got shut up. Go ahead, stupid. You know what? It reminds me of that song. If this isn't love, why do I feel this way? Tell me, bro. Is that cat not a fan lover of Richie to be playing what he's playing? Obviously, it turned him on. It made him excited, and it definitely got into his brain. Well, they all made for amusement, entertainment. So be it if the listener gets infatuated. There's a real good tune in the favorites of this channel, because, you know, this frequency got its own video label out the CB shop. But in the favorite section, there is a real good song. Oh, that takes care of that little problem you're hearing right now. It's called Infatuation. Yes, sirree. Infatuated with a man they never met, a man they wish to be. Hey, you know, I can help you reach my caliber. You might have to spend a little bit of chump change, as it's put, because, you know, that's basically my rates, man. I ain't in for the money, so when you deal with me, the cost will always be labeled chump change.
More than chump.
Why, yes, Nicole. That's the King CB chump. The #1 chump. Tried, shrewd, proven chump turned out to be champ. #1.
Richie, when I'm out, you don't speak to me, alright? I have nothing to say to you.
Well, you little bitch, since you're gonna fight like that, didn't you address me first, boy? I think that's what the video game will reveal. I just don't take little Nicole cheap shots because there's nothing about you that's bots, bro. You might want to impregnate and intimidate the world, but you know what you are? You're a whiny little whimpering little bitch. I hate to put it so point blunt, Nicole, but keep trying, dude. Keep working on my landlord. Keep going to sleep every night with your, as you put it, your 20-year-old beef with Richie that you just can't go on any longer if you don't settle the score. Marlon. Hey, Nikki, did I use grease? Did I lube it up, dude? Because it's obviously, I broke your asshole cherry real bad. But I can assure you, Nick, 20 years ago, I was definitely an undercover cop. So if it's coming at me 20 years later, don't think I won't hesitate to blink or even think twice. There is no inhibitions, Nicholas. I'm sorry, Nicole.
Richie, get over it. Holy shit. Fucking there's a CB radio. Get over it.
Nikki, I'm just taking care of all your useless verbal words and arguments and video game problems. And your big issue, Mr. RDX, come partner up with me with my knowledge that we can make some. Nigga, let me tell you something, boy. I had this radio fame. I'm the reason Moles Rappers got created, you fucking jerk off. All those years Moles Rapper was building, coming off the ground. Don't you realize at least 80% of the radios keying up in them vehicles, they all had inscriptions on the back. They all came from Radio Control, RC127. And I can tell you a lot of the heavy comp, nicest sounding audio, blaring, too loud, too clear ones, you go ahead and ask them where it came from. Nicky boy, I'm a bandolier. I roll this radio game alone. Just because your fucking game was in the ninth inning already doesn't mean I fucking struck you out. You did it to yourself, boy. You started a war you were nowhere near prepared to win. Your fucking little bunch of cronies thought they could take Richie on. You was trying to tell Richie you won radio on 19 and 20 in New York and New Jersey. Yo, RDX, let me tell you something. Off the mic, I work with RDX. Let me tell you something. Now, one of you boys qualified to being anywhere near explosive or off the mic. You're a bunch of microphone gangster candy asses. Okay, Mr. Nicholas Bots, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Hey, Nikki, I'm still waiting for you to come break my jaw. I'm still waiting for you to come fucking rob me. I'm still waiting for your spear gun on the antenna. Nikki, I'm waiting for all your shit. But last but not least, I'm glad my landlord smacked the fucking door in your face. And as you put it, all he does is yes, you did that. Did you tell him it's a 20-year-old beef, Nick? Did you tell him that Richie's just a better technician than you, Nick? Nikki, did you tell the landlord that, Nick? Because every time he gets a phone call from somebody, he knows one thing. I'm not too quite sure what it is that boy does on them tables up there, or all that expensive electronics that, he's got up on there. But he must be awesomely good at it for all his competitors to be in the mix, crying to the man who can make the stick go down. You know what he likes the best? That I'm not a crackhead or a junkie, as per him and his people do perceive to see. So that holds a lot of weight. He still don't know if I'm an undercover cop. He can't get no background. To him, I'm a ghost. He says, even his police buddies can't pull nothing up on me. I said, well, common sense right there, boy. But anyway, Richie Radio, get him up.
Richie, Rich, what's his last name?
Oh, Nicky out there, Nicky Boss?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I don't remember. But I'll tell you what, I think his name is Nicole. I think Boss is what Richie makes him. Actually, I think the Boss name came because you know how it arose. I think he became Nicky Boss after his boys started handing him radios and said, please make it sound like Richie's. That's enough to make anybody boss. Okay? Because they can't deliver that. That's what makes me the bubbity-bob heartbeat of this East Coast radio thing. The type of modulation and clarity. Oh, Nicky went to school for this. He likes to brag. He said he went to school for this. He wants to try to rub that in. Hey, Nicky, I went to school too. My public school was PS 177 on Avenue P in West 1st Street. My fucking high school was Cecil Avenue P in West 13th Street. My junior high school was James Madison. My college was John Jay College of Criminal Justice. Yo, Nicky, I went to school too. None of it for radio.